Taurus, welcome to Lily Light Tarot. Let's go ahead and take a look at your September energy reading for Taurus, September. Let's see what is coming your way. What do you need to know? Let's take a look here. Okay, we're going to be pulling multiple energies here for you. Interesting. We have the Seven of Swords coming in, but it's looking back towards the Temperance. Oh, I had a feeling. Five of Swords. If you notice, these always come together, at least in my readings. When one shows up, the other eventually shows up somewhere else in the spread. So as we look at your first message here. Taurus, I see that you are, what's interesting is that you have in your mind that there's like a plan, a secret, a strategy. Like you are looking for a way out, or you are ready to leave. Because the Temperance is also showing the right moment. So it's almost like in this month of September, you're going to find the right moment, the right opportunity to seize that and to take off or to activate something. Because looking at the Four of Cups is also showing here where you're at, you're not satisfied, you're not happy, your cup is not full, and what is being extended to you is also not a full cup. So you're not wanting to take on anything else that's not fulfilling you. And mentally, as we look at that sword energy, it's like you already have a plan in your mind. You're already checked out. Mentally, you're checked out. Physically, you're ready to go somewhere else. What's coming to mind, Spirit is showing me that it's like you are not feeling fulfilled, or you are not feeling like where you're at is the best for you. And you're looking back at Temperance saying, okay, this is the time, right? Like the path is opening up where you're taking what you've learned. You are taking what you have. Maybe it's the ideas, the tactics, the lessons, the skills, education, and you're taking it elsewhere. As a result of you realizing that what is being given to you is not satisfying you. Now, the cup energy could tap into love too. Maybe you are not feeling like you are loved. Maybe you are feeling like you're not being supported or you're being appreciated. It could also be spiritually you're not feeling fed in a way where what you're doing or where you're at, you can come across a cup that's actually full. Because the Temperance here is working with water. It's working to fill your cup. Okay, and you are looking at Temperance like, okay, yep, I got you. You are confirming that I need to go after where my cup is being filled, or who or what can fill it, and not what is currently the situation, because they're giving you a cup, but they're not giving you anything in there, figuratively speaking, okay? And you're seeing that, oh, you know what? I need to go somewhere where my cup will be filled. So that's something that we see you working on in September here, Taurus. Now, we look at the Eight of Swords. We're looking at the World coming in. And then the outcome we see is the Five of Swords. So there's this energy of resistance coming in. Maybe you have been scared to explore or go somewhere else. The World also taps into travel. So there is an energy of travel coming in your path. Travel, moving, exploring, seeing a different part of life, maybe meeting new people, cultures. But for some reason, in your mind, there has always been an obstacle. It could have always been an excuse as well, making an excuse as to why you can't do something or go somewhere or connect with someone. Maybe you don't have the time, maybe you don't have the money, maybe you don't have what it takes, maybe you don't have the resources, maybe you're not in the right environment, right? These eight swords represent excuses that may have created a barrier for yourself, but reality is you can remove those barriers, and the resources that are around you, you can use to apply your like your advancements. You can cut through the ribbon and be free. So you're not as tightly bound as you think here, Taurus. And that's what Spirit is showing. Now look, we see that they are free. The Five of Swords. Why do I have a feeling that some of you are going to see some type of truth? Because something is pulled over you, over your eyes. It's like that expression goes, ignorance is bliss. Some of you may have had something pulled over you where you didn't see the full picture. You didn't see the full reality. It reminds me, this isn't, necessarily to your situation, Taurus, but it reminds me of people that have never traveled outside of their own state or their own country or their own province. Maybe because of fear, maybe because of what they were told of how that country was or how that reality was. Maybe some of you have never left a relationship. You never left a particular industry. You've never tried to explore a new hobby, right? There's like this energy of there's so much to explore, see, do, tap into, taste, feel, enjoy. And the world is opening up. And here we see you're going to come across that in September. You're seeing like, wow, why didn't you tell me? Or why didn't I recognize? So you're separating paths with, it could be a reflection of your old thoughts, the old you, but I also see some of you, I don't want to use the word blame, but you're looking at maybe someone or an energy that you feel like has prevented you from advancing. You're looking back and almost not resenting, but you feel betrayed. You feel like, wow, why would you hold me back? Or why didn't you tell me the truth? Or why didn't you allow me to, explore, travel, go on this trip, do something differently. So it could be a parent, friend, family, spouse, maybe your boss, but there's this energy here towards it. I feel some of you are feeling like they contributed to this blockage, but you are breaking free. Okay, this is what the Five of Swords represents. You are separating yourself with a party that you thought was aligned with you, that you thought was a part of your team, but they really betrayed you. You feel like they have betrayed you through their actions, through their words, through their intentions, and you are taking the initiative to leave. Should I shift this over? Okay. So let's see, Taurus for September. Okay. So now we see Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Now, here, this is showing that a lot of you give the best that you can, okay? Some of you may be that initiator. Some of you may be that unspoken leader. I see some of you take charge, like you're the one that will go above and beyond in a friendship, in a relationship, in the work environment, in the home, right? This person is up here on a bench. So they're like a step higher. They will put in a little bit more work, a little bit more overtime. They'll put in a little bit more details. Now, what's interesting is that even though you're really good at what you do here, Taurus, the Five of Pentacles is showing that you feel also that you were shortchanged in some way. You may have been on a project, maybe you've done a commission, maybe in your work or in like a connection, a friendship, a relationship. You gave your all, but you feel like you did not receive the all. Because in this energy, it shows them, look at their clothes, like it has holes in it. They feel like they've been pushed out in the cold. They have no shelter. They're looking for the next opportunity. So this is showing like in September, some of you are realizing that what you were doing was the best that you can give, but the other energies here, they were not paying, okay? Figuratively or literally speaking, they were not paying the best. Because it's like, okay, I can work, but I can provide this service, but you still have to pay me because I still need to eat. I need to pay my bills. I need to put clothes on my back. I need to, take care of the kids. But here, this energy is showing that you are realizing that there is more out there, or you were not given the best. And I say that because the Knight of Wands is showing up as a transition. The Knight of Wands is, if you look here, on his clothes, he has a chameleon. So he's changing. Like chameleons change and adapt. So you're adapting and you're changing. You may be realizing, you know what? I'm going to change the way I do business. I'm going to change the way I set boundaries, or I'm going to start setting boundaries because they have armor on here. So you're protecting yourself. You're protecting your assets. You're protecting your business. You're protecting your brand. There's this energy of protection coming in here, Taurus. So maybe you could be protecting your heart too, but basically you feel like you got taken advantage of, and that has now inspired you to change. Okay. Now the beautiful thing about the Five of Pentacles, don't worry, because I know it seems like you feel like you are at a loss, or you feel like you're in the lowest of low, but the hidden blessing behind the Five of Pentacles is that even though you're going through this discomfort right now, as you go around the corner, the door to something better is right there. The door to your shelter, to your home, to warmth, comfort, prosperity is there. So it's saying that you are closer than you think. You just had to go through a little bit of, an obstacle to get to the other side. But with that, you have gained wisdom and experience, and now you are properly equipped, okay? Because now the Knight has a wand. It has a tool, okay? It's creative. It's thinking outside the box. So now you have learned, and you're realizing that you're not going to allow people to, take advantage of you. Now you're on your high horse. Now you have a horse, okay? So they can't look down on you, or something to that effect, where you're like, nope, I'm on a horse now. I'm going faster. I'm armored. I'm protected. I'm adapting. I'm learning, evolving. So that's beautiful. King of Cups coming in, 10 of Pentacles, and we now see the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting, because I am seeing a full cycle coming together. Okay, we see the Wheel of Fortune here with the 10, and then we also see the 10 when we're looking at the Pentacle energy. When you look at the 5 of Pentacles, 5 plus 5 equals 10. So again, short-term discomfort for long-term happiness and greater gains. But this is showing a completion. So some of you are going to find yourself completing a goal of some type in September, completing your vision. Something is coming together. Okay, this cycle is coming together. Now the King of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles, it shows emotional balance taking place here. This energy is at peace. So you're going to be finding peace in the foundation that you're going to be in. Now, for some, this could look like finding peace within the home, finding peace within a relationship, because I do see other people. The peace could be the new environment that you're in with your career, because there's this Pentacle energy. Some of you may also be making peace with it's some type of earthly desire. Like you are finding peace. Finally, you're in this ideal home, neighborhood, department. Maybe it's in a department for work, company, or an apartment. I see relationships too, but Spirit keeps stressing this energy of peace. You are going to be finding peace in where you're being positioned or where you're being planted. The Wheel of Fortune is showing that you're going to be well off. Now that could be financially, okay? But I see where you are going to be in is going to be very valuable. So whether it's a valuable relationship, friendship, it could be company, maybe your home has high value. It could also be networking. The people that you're networking with, there is high value there. But the Wheel of Fortune is saying that you've hit the jackpot. Where you are coming, where you're going here, Taurus, you've hit the jackpot with this 10 of Pentacles, with where you're being rooted in. This energy shows that you're going to be here for a while too. Oh, look at this. The sun's down here too. So for some, it could be a relationship, finding peace in a relationship, a romantic relationship, a business transaction, relationship with yourself or with the people around you, colleagues, neighbors, okay, family. Again, I was thinking like family structure, but the word peace of mind and ease, stress-free comes through on those cards. We're looking at the Seven of Pentacles with the Emperor coming in, and we see the Chariot. Let me get some clarifiers here. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. And then let me see, Emperor. I just want to make sure Emperor. Oh, this one just kind of... Okay. So Taurus. The Seven of Pentacles. Sometimes you feel like you know what you are trying to produce doesn't happen soon enough or fast enough, or maybe it doesn't come out ideally. The Seven of Pentacles is a reminder that good things take time, good plans, take or require certain pieces to come together. But also, this is showing that you need to be consistent with the process. Once you plant that seed, you have to keep up with the seed. You have to water it. You have to pluck the weeds. You have to give it sunlight, right? This is some type of commitment that will be rewarding in the end. Just like a relationship. You get to know someone. They become your friend. You call them, you text them, you go hang out with them, right? You are investing in these fruits. When you get a job, you go through training. You learn, right? You are investing in that. So this energy is showing like the investment that you are making will pay off. Because the Queen of Wands is showing that there's something that you see. You see a vision for yourself with what you are investing in. The Queen of Wands is a very creative energy. She has that entrepreneurial designer eye, right? She can put together outfits and pieces and art that other people can't see. So this is you. It's like you can see something creatively, boldly, colorfully than what other people can see. But you have to continue on with what you are doing. Do not give up. So if you see there's potential to grow a business, to grow your brand, to grow your future, to grow literally maybe a garden, maybe you're trying to redo your home, maybe you're trying to make over yourself, stick with the garden, figuratively speaking. Stick with keeping up with the watering, the nurturing. And the Emperor here too, this is a reminder, stick by your word. When you make a promise, when you dedicate yourself to something, you have to commit to it. Once the Emperor decides to be an emperor, he has committed to the people. He has committed to his land. He has committed to the Empress, right? He has made a promise that he will see everything through. So this is, for some of you, this is very important because you want to see something go through. Because the Chariot is showing that once the fruits are coming to light, okay, once they are ready and they are ripe, you're going to be able to go far. The Chariot and the Six of Wands is showing that you will be successful, or this move will be successful, or this idea that you are planting will happen. Even though the process is long and tedious, it's something that's required because you're learning along the way. You're learning how to garden. You're learning how to maybe, take care of the pests and using organic pesticides, right? So there's something here that you need to learn through the waiting process. With the Chariot too, I see that you may be waiting for updates. So like paperwork, passport, visa. There's something here that you're just like, when is it going to happen? It could be you transitioning into a new job, a new department. For others, it could be your side business or your artistic passion. You're like, when am I going to take off? When are people going to notice me? When are they going to recognize me? When am I going to go viral? When am I going to be successful? Right? But good things take time. you just do not give up on it. And that is your important message for September, because you'll start to see things growing. Don't want to pluck your fruits too prematurely, because then they're not going to be ripe, they're not going to taste good, and it was going to be a waste of your time, a waste of your gardening energy. But stick to that vision. Okay, she has a sunflower here. The queen was patient with her gardening efforts, and now the sunflower grows so fast. The chariot goes fast, okay? And then the wand and the wand energy is showing that you're going to be recognized, you're going to be acknowledged, you're going to be rewarded. Just keep doing what you're doing and do it well. That was your important message, Taurus, for some of you that needed to hear that. Let me pull one more card. Spirit is saying pull one last card here. Ooh, look at that. Okay. 3 of Cups is coming in. So if you're waiting for some type of update, I do see that coming in. But the 3 of Cups, it does show there's some happiness revolving love, friendship. You may be receiving news regarding a family member, maybe your spouse, your partner. Maybe it's a dear friend too, but their good news affects you. It'll make you happy. The 3 of Cups is also showing you making like new friends, or you're making new connections. So you could be meeting a new person. You could be meeting a new client. Because remember, we're dealing with the 3 of Pentacles over here, where you feel like you're underappreciated or not seen or not recognized. But here you're going to be in a space where you feel welcomed. You know, like your vibe is going to attract your tribe. You're going to feel like, yes, I belong here. This is where I belong. These are my people, or this is my person, or this is, my neighborhood, or, this is my passion. This is the community I want to be a part of. This is where I want to live. Something to that effect here. So I'll see you in the next video, Taurus. Until then, stay well and be blessed.